Hollywood, the city of dreams. But for one young woman, it became the final scene of a waking nightmare. Case of Black Dahlia that has haunted Los Angeles for over 75 years. A story with no ending, no answers, just an endless echo of questions. Story begins not with the crime, but with the victim, Elizabeth Short. Born in Boston in 1924, she was a striking young woman with jet black hair, pale skin, and a smile that could light up a room. Like so many others, she was drawn to the glamour of Hollywood, dreaming of seeing her name in lights. She worked odd jobs, mostly as a waitress, moving between California, Florida, and back again, always chasing a future that seemed just out of reach. She loved movies, jazz clubs, and had a penchant for dressing in black. Friends describe her as a sweet but somewhat naive girl, a drifter who was searching for her place in the world. She wasn't a star, or even an aspiring actress in any serious sense. She was just a young woman trying to build a life. But in the winter of 1947, that life would be brutally extinguished. On the morning of January 15, 1947, a mother walking with her child in the Limit Park neighborhood of Los Angeles stumbled upon something horrifying. Lying in the vacant lot was what she initially thought was a discarded store mannequin. On closer inspection, the gruesome reality became clear. It was the body of a woman, severed cleanly in half at the waist. She was bloodless, her face twisted into a creepy, permanent grin, a Glasgow smile. The body was meticulously cleaned. There was no blood at the scene, indicating she had been killed elsewhere and her body moved. The sheer brutality and precision of the murder shocked even the most hardened lap detectives. The victim was soon identified as 22-year-old Elizabeth Short. The press, always hungry for a sensational story, latched onto her nickname. Reportedly, patrons at a local drugstore had called her the Black Dahlia, a play on the popular film noir The Blue Dahlia and her dark hair and clothing. The name stuck, and the media frenzy exploded. Newspapers plastered her face on the front page, weaving a lurid and often fictional tale of a promiscuous, troubled femme fatale. They painted her as a Hollywood wannabe who flew too close to the sun, a narrative that was far from the truth but sold papers like hotcakes. This sensationalism compromised the investigation from the very beginning. The killer, it seemed, was enjoying the attention. The murderer even began to taunt the police and the press directly. About a week after the body was found, the editor of the Los Angeles Examiner received a package. Inside was a collection of Elizabeth Short's belongings, her birth certificate, social security card, photographs, and an address book with some pages torn out. The items had been wiped clean with gasoline, erasing any potential fingerprints. The package also contained a chilling, handwritten note, composed of words cut and pasted from newspapers. It read, "Here are Dahlia's belongings. Letter to follow." More letters would arrive, each one a taunting message to the police, promising to turn himself in, but he never did. The police were chasing a ghost, a phantom who reveled in the chaos he had created. The investigation became one of the largest in lap history. Detectives interviewed hundreds, then thousands, of people. The suspect list grew to an unmanageable size. Due to the media coverage, dozens of people, mostly men, came forward to falsely confess to the murder, wasting precious police time and resources. Every lead felt like a dead end. Suspects included doctors, jilted lovers, and random acquaintances from Elizabeth's unpredictable life. One prominent suspect was Dr. George Hodel, a respected physician with a dark side. His son, a retired lap detective, wrote a book claiming he found photos of Elizabeth Short and evidence of his dad's skills. But no charges were ever filed. Hodel, like every other major suspect, was never officially linked to the crime. Over the years, the case file grew thicker, but the answers remained elusive. Was the killer a scorned lover? A sadistic surgeon with a secret? A complete stranger who crossed paths with Elizabeth on that fateful night? We may never know. The case officially remains open to this day. Elizabeth Short's last known whereabouts were at the Biltmore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles on January 9th. After that, she vanished. Those 6 days are a black hole in the timeline, a mystery within a mystery. What happened to her during that time is the key to solving the case, but it's a key that has been lost to time. The murder of the Black Dahlia has become more than just a cold case. It's a modern myth, a dark Hollywood legend. It has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows, cementing Elizabeth Short not as the person she was, but as the enigmatic symbol of a horrific, unsolved crime. Her story is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lie beneath the glittering facade of fame and fortune. It is a tragedy about a young woman whose life was stolen and whose death was turned into a public spectacle. The killer was never caught, justice was never served, and the ghost of the Black Dahlia still haunts us, forever asking, "Who did this to me?" Thank you for watching. If you found this story as haunting as we do, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history's most compelling mysteries.